Hi there, I am Pavel from Rebellious Software and I will be showing an early version of our game World of Myths. It is an online collectible card game where you choose a mythology, build a deck and compete against other players. World of Myths changes the traditional card games battles by giving more control to the player. So let's play. For this session, I will be playing with the Japanese mythology. To speed things up, we will be starting with 10 Fate, which is the resource in the game. Let me first summon 2 of my units and give a chance for my opponent to summon his own units. He will first summon Ratatosk, which will draw him a card, and then he will play another unit. So let me explain you how the game works. Each player has 3 tempos. Your goal is to destroy your opponent's tempos before he destroys yours. How do you do that? First, you declare attackers and you can choose any number of attackers. So I will attack with both my units and then I have to pick a target tempo to attack. How do you choose which tempo to attack? Well, each tempo gives different spoils if you win the attack. So for example, this tempo draws you a card and your leftmost unit gets +1 power. So if I win the attack now, my Dreadful Oni will get +1 power. This tempo, for example, again draws you 1 card and your rightmost unit gains 1 endurance. The endurance is quite interesting mechanic in our game. This is the green dot right here that indicates in how many battles that unit can participate. So, for example, Ibaraki Doji can participate in just 1 battle, while the Odachi Squad can participate in 2. After each battle, each participating unit loses 1 endurance, and when unit runs out of endurance, it dies. So let's attack for this tempo, so we will increase the power of the Dreadful Oni by 1. Now my opponent has a chance, he has full control to defend my attack. And if he gets more strength, more power than me, he will successfully defend. But what I can see is that he decided not to defend. So what happened is that I dealt 4 damage, which was my total attack power, to the tempo, and my Dreadful Oni gets spoils and increased its power. My Ibaraki Doji died because he ran out of endurance. So now my opponent have a chance to attack me, and first he can summon units as well. And he will be attacking me for my power tempo, as I can see. What I can do now is I can defend him, or the other thing available is I can play some spells and reduce his power, in this case by 2, so he will deal no damage to my tempo. But for the purpose of this video, I will just block the attack, and so far I am winning with 2-1, and I will successfully defend the attack. Currently, my board state is not so great, and my opponent has advantage. What I can do now is I can use my leader. When you build a deck, you also choose a leader to play with. So for the Japanese mythology, I have chosen to play with Amaterasu. Each leader has special ability, and for Amaterasu's case is when you win attack with a single attacker, deal 1 damage to the strongest opponent tempo, which is really powerful. The other thing you can do with your leaders, except for using their special ability, is to summon them on the battlefield. When on the battlefield, the leaders cannot use their special ability, but you can attack and you can defend with them. So I can choose Amaterasu now and choose the Adachi squad. First, probably I will play another unit, and then I can choose to attack this temple. So basically, my leader can help me win attacks and defense, in attack and defense. The bad thing is that my opponent now has a chance to attack my leader, and if my leader dies, I lose the game. So you have two win conditions in the game: either destroy your opponent's temples or kill your opponent leader, but he has to be on the battlefield. So those are the basics of the game. Hope you enjoy them, and for the release date, we expect the game to be released later this year in 2018. So far, we have stable gameplay and servers, and we recently started to work on the visuals, and the ones you're seeing now are just temporary and will be greatly improved. All of the art you're seeing in the game is developed in-house. We are not using any external resources. So thanks again for watching, and hope to see you soon on the battlefields of World of Myths.